Hello and welcome back to another Let's Play of Sid Meier's Beyond Earth. I was going to say Civilization. I think it is Civilization Beyond Earth. Yeah, that is the full name. But it is Civilization Beyond Earth. Sid Meier and all that fun stuff. Okay, so this is the second video. We are just started our city. We are the American Reclamation Corporation. We are central. We are also, our capital is central. We are also very good at spying. So that hasn't come about yet, actually. I did forget about that when we went through our techs. Where is the technology? Okay, so where is the ability to spy? It's down here, one of these ones. Oops. Did I click off something? I did. Son of a... Okay, well, I'll have to choose that back. I had my text chosen. But I do need to find... Where in the heck... Saber, Cynosure, Surveillance Lab... That was it. Surveillance Web. Maximum Covert Ops Intrigue... Or... No, it's not. That's to reduce spying. Spy Agency, right here in Computing. Okay, so let's choose back what I went for. I think I went... There. Observatory, we don't need that. Thorium reactor. Engineering. No, I went chemistry, then pioneering. Then engineering. Then genetics, then ecology. There we go. That's all 4 of them. Or 5 of them. Okay, so what is this quest? Our sponsor had the foresight to send resource pods ahead of our expedition to be waiting when we arrived. Parts to a large research instrument have been found on this pod. The other pieces are probably around here somewhere. So there's a lot of little mini quests and one great big quest you can use to win the game. I do want that Faraxite up there. That allows me to build very powerful units and also allows you to build powerful buildings too. Our sponsor, the other pieces are probably find 3 resource pods, 1 found. Okay, so we basically already have it all. One there, and there's another one down there. Quest is updated. Quite often when you... Why is this quest updated? But I was going to say quite often when you build, for every building that you build, every new building at least, there is a quest associated with it. You get to choose one form of a bonus. So every building. So there's going to be a lot of thing pop-ups. Not sure why that's even there. Inside the resource pod, you found a basic satellite still intact and enough rocket fuel for it to reach escape velocity. A free solar collector is now ready for launch in the city of Central. Very good. It's not bad starting energy. We don't have any units or any buildings yet. But let's launch this thing. Ready to launch. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't played this game in a while, so... How the heck? Let's launch it. Ready to launch. Oh, it's here. Launch orbital. Okay. There's a mountain spot there. This is impassable, and you can't build anything. It's not just the mountain, it's the canyon next to it. But... we go up like that. It only lasts a certain number of turns. I think this ones you start with will be... If there's an alien out there. This is the satellite map, by the way. I'm going to go like this. So it will cover this area up here. Everything I build, everything that I work, every spot that I work will be a +1 energy now. Okay, there's an alien. An alien wolf beetle. They usually won't attack you unless you start attacking them. Not in every case. Things like there's these giant worms. Oh, this guy's really close to me. Giant worms are quite hostile to your units. Freeland. Oh, I usually trade well with him.
Come, Mr. Haban. The Commonwealth welcomes you.
Okay, let's go and get this right away. Hopefully he won't be able to get it. He may be able to get it before me. Paul Australia. I like them. Quest updated. For our colony to prosper, we should consider expanding. We should focus our efforts on researching how to create new outposts for the colony. Yes. Be researched after chemistry. I may want to put a city down here just to kind of block him off from expanding to the west. There's forests here, a mountain here, a river, and fruit. It's not a bad spot, actually. Oh, you son of a... You got it first. So I only have 2 out of 3. This guy I don't particularly
Sputnik,
like.
Sławiańska Federacja pozdrawiaje Ciebie.
General Vadim Kozlov of Slavic Federation. The reason why I don't particularly like him is because we often go to war with each other. In my last game, I went to fought quite a bit. Develop a virtue. Okay, so plus 10 science. It's okay. Oh, so there's also synergies. Yeah, you get so if you get 5 virtues here, you get a bonus 10% culture in every city. It also goes downside this way as well. If you see who's it looks like 5 tier 1, and you get things like a free virtue, and the bonuses keep going down all the way to the bottom. Okay, thanks for being an ass. Oh, yeah, also this is miasma. It's not very smart to leave your unit on there unless you have harmony affinity high enough to be able to withstand it. Otherwise, your unit will go down by 10% health every turn. Floatstone, quite a bit of floatstone in the area. I can also go purity. There's more floatstone than there is Baraxite. He can't go through my border, so he's basically stuck there. So, first farm is built. Would like to hit up a mine. Can we do mines yet? I'm not sure. I think that we can. Possibly not, though. But, yeah. I'm not sure if you can do a mine yet. Let's move it over there. Let's just do farms. People, I mean, you can do solar collectors. This is military unit. But I don't see the point in that yet. Hopefully there'll be another pod around, so I have to go up here since I can't go through the canyons. Central has grown. We're now 2 population. Farm. I don't really see the point. What's this? Crash satellite. If we can get there, he'll complain about it because it's close to his border, though. Yeah, so I'll go up there and retrieve it. It will take quite a few turns. Not sure how many. What's this? Oh. How many explorers do you have? You had one over here. The guy has one over here. So he found an alien skeleton, so he's researching it. There's no miasma on this spot, which is good, so I can stay here, not to worry. 16 turns to construct an expedition for the crash satellite. Okay, quest log updated. How we remember. Our relic has provoked an ideological split among our citizens. Some believe the old Earth relic is instrumental as a source of solace for the grief people feel over their lost world. They want it left in reverent peace as a shrine. Others think it represents a valuable repository of traditional wisdom that must be studied and displayed publicly if humanity is to embrace their new home. How we remember. Okay, so that's just showing me that there is a quest decision. Clicking on this allows me to choose. Leave old Earth relic untouched. Open old Earth relics to the public. +1 culture from that. Relics will be made public resources, accessible like any library for any citizen to examine their contents. Early reports indicate they are already spurring new insights into our way of life. You receive +1 culture from relics. I built relics. So, like I said, it's like, here, the old Earth relic. It's like a monument in Civ 5. So basically I'm not going to have that much to do for a while because the explorer's going to be busy. Turns go by really fast. What else? He's already expanding. We've expanded once as well. Another virtue. So they come pretty fast at first, but then they slow down. Each city tile generates 0.25 culture for every population. See, I'm about to finish an expedition, but I usually go with this field research. Earn 45 science from finishing expeditions. 3 more knowledge, virtues until next synergy bonus. Well, let's go with that. And then I'll get this social mores afterwards. And then each city generates 0.25 science for every one population. Oh, each city tile. Each city tile. But it's not sure how the heck that would be. Each city tile? 1, 2. Like, does that mean your expansion? Anyhow, our health went down 1 because we grew. Our culture has gone up quite a bit. It started at 4, now it's at 7 already, and it's just turned 16. New quest. It's clear that the indigenous species of this planet may pose a threat to our growth, though we cannot determine their intelligence. Their hostility has been documented. Moving forward, we must decide how to deal with it. Do we attempt to domesticate the local wildlife or exterminate it? Oh, see, this, yeah, throws you on the affinity path. Domesticate wildlife. I'm going to try to go supremacy. But hopefully who's up here? This guy won't be quickly expanding down and take up the Faraxite I want. Wow, there's a lot of floatstone. That's 12 that you can possibly gather up. Maybe not so much because he's right there. You might get 1 or 2. You have discovered Farbase 1. Farbase 1 provides 2 energy and 2 science to any city that establishes a trade route. Only 1 city per colony may trade with each station at the same time. They are pretty far. I don't think that would be ideal for us, though. It's really far. Year 2612. A whole lot has happened in the next almost 600 years. From modern day. Wars, famine. I think there was supposedly, if you go by what the devs say, I was watching quite a lot of what they were getting into at the beginning before the game came out. Supposedly there was a mini Dark Ages that Earth pulled itself through that went on for 200-300 years. And then they're basically back to just a little bit more advanced than what we are today. Enough to send out spaceships, I suppose. Okay, so we can make a mine. Let's do that. More production. Because we don't have the technology to use a floatstone, we can't. It really doesn't do anything for us. So this is Pan-Asian Cooperative. We open our hearts and minds to any who would be our friend and share this new world in peace. I don't particularly get along with them, actually, on average. They do have their own personalities, like that Kozlov guy. He's quite warlike. Build a mine. City of Central now has 3 citizens. Okay. Develop a virtue. Let's go social mores. More culture in every city. So we're working on a clinic right now. 5 more turns. How many turns left for this? 3 turns to construct an expedition. Oh, see, now here is the Xenomass. Quite often alien nests will spawn on that. But that's the resource you need for Harmony. This is just 3 of it. You can also sell these resources to other people. So even if you're not at that affinity, you can still sell it to those who are. Also, you can also tech up to the point where... Not so much tech, but you're not limited to one, completely limited to one affinity. Like, I could be like level 10 in Harmony and level 2 in Purity and 3 in Supremacy. And you see, it shows you what each level gives you. So in Supremacy, 1, explore units can build an additional expedition. Oh yeah, you have to return after you build an expedition. There's a little expedition pod or whatever it is.
A 4 billion-year-old world's worth of resources, shared among a handful of people. We're gonna make a fortune here.
Laboratory. This is the first tech we've gained. Recycler reveals petroleum on the map and petroleum well. Petroleum. Oh, we got some right here. 6. That's not bad, actually. Not bad to start. Our city would be able, our capital would be able to take advantage of it. There's more here. 7 petroleum right next to his, so he's got it a little bit better. Your expedition team salvaged wreckage of a crashed satellite of some kind. It was relatively intact after falling from orbit, resulting in many useful scrap materials to give your city of Central a boost of 80 production. Okay, let's continue on. We do get that last pod after all, hopefully. We'll be able to get there in time. No, see, he doesn't like it. The AI doesn't like it. And if you continue to do it, they will not like you so much. If you do it again, especially if you go against your word, because we put that expedition. It was very close to his city, his territory. We've noticed you've been hunting for salvage and artifacts near our territory. This needs to stop. We meant no offense. We will take our search for useful materials elsewhere. So you have a time limit. If you don't do it again within like 100 turns, then they completely forgive you. Thank you for heeding our request. Salvage or artifacts discovered on or near our land belongs to our people, not yours. Really. Okay, so we have our soldier unit. We're building another soldier, but we have technology, new technology. So, laboratory and recycler. I'm gonna put that first. The soldier can go down. So he can go back down at the bottom, actually. Take a while to build these things. 18 turns for the laboratory, 19 for the recycler. Recycler will also give me more 2 production and 1 production from internal city or trade station. As soon as we get that trade route, though, it's 10 turns to get a trade vessel. It's important to start trading. It really is. Gives you bonuses well beyond what you normally have. Soldier needs orders. Or unit needs orders. Let's grab this. Ha ha ha! I hope that actually doesn't upset him. Now that I think of it, it may. All pieces of the instrument are accounted for. Our scientists will make good use of this instrument sent from Earth. You receive 40 science. You found a portable reactor and fuel source inside the resource pod. You were able to activate it despite some damage from landing, providing 60 energy. With an exclamation mark, so it's very exciting. Okay, so quest complete. 40 science. Needs orders. Yeah, we'll have to see if that ticked them off. It may have. I mean, I could send my soldier out to explore. I suppose I could. Well, if that's the case, then this explorer can go over this way while I go up here. I did see an alien around here. There might be a nest. We don't really want to end my turn on Miasma. Sometimes you don't have a choice. There's more xenomass there. Oh, gold right there. Gives culture. I don't remember giving culture before. Cool. I think we should go back to the capital and get another pod so I can do another expedition. Very well might find another thing that I can form an expedition on while I'm out here. Mandira, now, she's usually somebody I get along with the best.
The temple doors of the Protectorate are open.
I'm not sure why, but I always seem to get along with her. There was one game where I declared war and took her capital because she was actually working on the victory. When it pops up saying that somebody's working on some big...
The universe is either in progress or in entropy. We choose progress.
When it pops up and it says somebody's working on some victory... It's some kind of victory machine, whatever of the 3 affinities, or even contacting alien life, which I took out. That's not in the game. So if they are working on it, it means that if they're ahead of you, if they do it before you do yours, that means that you probably should build up an army and send it, well, get your army together and send it over and just take their capital. I've done it even on those with higher affinity levels than me, so technically they were more advanced, and I think it was Elodie from the, what was it, Franco-Iberia. Yeah, she was probably about 3 or 4. I think of Supremacy. Yeah, she was 3 or 4 levels higher than me. She had better units, better access units, but I had a large military force. I burst through her border, took her capital, wrecked that. I didn't even need to take her capital. All you have to do is actually move a military unit on top of the building, because you have to choose a hex to build it on. And then she has to start back from square one. The universe is either in progress or in entropy. Okay, so what we got is colonist, trade convoy, trade vessel. So one of them goes on land. Trade vessel, I think, is in the water. And trade depot. That's also really good. Allows 2 trade routes to be established from the city. Okay, so can we get a trade route? You requires a trade depot first. Okay, makes sense. Let's put it above soldier. And then... Well, we could put out a colonist. It is important to expand. We'll go with this. I think I'll choose the affinity. There's some affinity that you can get. Sorry, virtue that gets you a colonist. I think. I'm trying to find it. Pretty sure, was it? I don't see anything that. Maybe it's technology, or is it a wonder that I build? Maybe it's a wonder. I can go look at. Yeah, I think it's technology. Let's see. So let's look at the wonders in the immediate one. All military units +1 sight, obviously not. General units gain 50% experience faster. Provides workers receive 1 movement. It says ballistics. Gene Vault. Culture. I don't see it, so I'm not sure where that memory came from, where you get a free settler. Odd. Okay. Quests updated. We can now construct the mobile machinery needed to found an outpost. Build 1 colonist unit. Research pioneering. Oh. Okay. Yeah, well, that's what we're researching. Oh, we just researched it. So you go back home. This mine is now complete. We can go... our borders have not expanded up to the patrolling, but we'll go here. And build the farm. Oh, we can also go in the algae. We cannot actually put out... We can't do anything in the water yet. Where's the center? Right here. Okay, so this is at work barge. Planetary survey. I'll be going to do that shortly. Allows land units to embark and cross water tiles. So you just have to leave your explorer on one of your cities for 1 turn, and then they get their ability to have a pod to construct an expedition.
El pueblo unido de Sudamérica le da la bienvenida.
Brasilia. I usually don't have much to do with him. I think he's the most warlike guy, but he's never really bothered me before, so... He needs orders. Build a farm. Okay, so... This is the Asian trade. What's this? Progenitor Ruin. Interesting. Not sure what that is. Maybe our explorer should go over there. Just heal. And then the next turn... Develop a virtue already. Okay. Earn extra culture equal to 30% of next positive health. Earn extra energy. Okay. So science dependent from number of cities network. I think I go like here and then here and then here. And then I shove over and go down there. Okay, so we're gonna go after culture. This is earn extra culture equal to 30% of net positive health. So there's an alien unit there. Stalemate. I'm just gonna sit tight on here, and I'm gonna get my explorer to go over there. May not be able to do anything. A mysterious encrypted transmission was received from an unknown origin. After some considerable effort, it has been decoded. The clear text reads: the Culper cell requires infrastructure for covert operations. Should you choose to accept, you will be rewarded in time. Research computing. That's about getting your spy network up. Alright guys, going to end the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.